You know, Ryu's in everything, you know. Have you noticed that Ryu's just in everything? He is just in everything. He is Puff Daddy. No, he is T-Pain. Remember when Ryu is the video game 2 Chainz. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Axel Rose and the Shogun with the slogan, and we're back to discuss the E3 aftermath. Want to give a shout out to my boy Echo Black. He cannot be here with us, but the team is still up in the building. I'd like to say, what's good? No, actually, everybody introduced themselves. So what's good? Everybody introduce yourself.
Hey, number one here. 11:30 p.m. Last podcast we started at just after midnight.
Yeah.
And just that we've been really busy. We were supposed to start this in the afternoon, and now it's like 11:20. So if I sound a little bit out of it, it's because I'm tired.
Yo, that's what it is. Okay, that's a terrible intro, but let's keep it going, people. E3 has just wrapped up, and you know, we're just gonna be talking about that, really, you know, what's going on and what we think about just the whole just proceedings, because it's been a quite E3, like I said last time, is generally Christmas time for gamers, and yes, and also Street Fighter 4 is part of that Christmas. Now, before we get into talking about E3, we're just gonna have the quick "What have we been playing" segment. And as my PlayStation 4 controller has been telling you, I have been playing Ultra Street Fighter 4. I'm just getting ready for Street Fighter 5, so I just thought, you know, just brushing up with some Street Fighter 4. The Street Fighter 5 beta should be here about July the 23rd, so there's no better time to practice up. So yeah. That is what I am playing at the moment. What have you been playing at the moment? And game?
I've been playing Smash. I just downloaded Ryu for Smash.
Woo!
And it plays. It's Ryu. 150% Ryu. Like all the moves are there. You can actually use Street Fighters in the game.
I don't know why he keeps doing that. I don't know why he keeps doing that.
You can use Street Fighter moves in the game. Even when you play against him, he plays very Ryu. There's so much respect there for the character, from parrying to focus attacks to his stance to the way he does the Shoryuken. He's Ryu.
And May, what have you been playing? Anyway, on to E3. Let's start with Microsoft. Let's actually start with Microsoft. So, what do you think of Microsoft and what they showed?
Alright, here's the thing. I didn't watch Microsoft's conference. I didn't watch all of it. After they announced the backwards compatibility thing, I just shut the whole conference off.
Okay, and why was that?
Because I'm sorry, why you announced that we like to say it's like you know,
like it's the be all and end all.
Yes, and it just isn't. It's just it's just not the one. Definitely, you can't announce something like that at E3.
Yeah.
Not at E3. If you could make an announcement like anywhere, not E3. And the thing is, because I watched, I saw bits of what Sony was offering, and I saw Nintendo's press conference. When that was announced, I was just like, nah, you lost it for me already.
Yeah. Like me personally, I do think that Microsoft are playing a little bit of catch up at the moment, and they have, because they have the most ground to make up. Maybe not necessarily in terms of sales, but in terms of just getting gamers back on their side and getting the Xbox brand to be profitable. It's like I do think Microsoft have to come harder at E3.
Yeah.
And backwards compatibility, especially in the way they dropped it, because it doesn't even work for all of the games at the moment.
Exactly.
And it's not like it's just an emulator, it's actually something that's built into the system to trick the Xbox One into thinking it's an Xbox One game. So Microsoft actually require extra code from developers, as well as new licenses to make these games work. So if you want to play first party Microsoft titles like Halo Reach and Viva Pinata, Cameo, all that good stuff, you're in luck. But if you want to play games like Marvel vs. Capcom and Street Fighter and the like, it's gonna look like it's something that might not be able to be available unless Microsoft kicks out some of that heavy dough.
And you know what it is as well? You need to understand the massive library that Xbox 360 has.
Yeah.
It has a ton of games. Ton of games.
A ton of games.
I think the only ones they're really going to be focusing on are the
First party.
their first party titles.
Yeah, ones they own.
That don't grab me at all. Even it's cheering like it's.
Well, here's the thing. I reckon it's really gonna hurt Microsoft because they usually tend to release their first party titles. Like basically, we're used to seeing Gears of War, Halo, and Forza all the time, right? So if we're gonna be having backwards compatibility, and the only games that really work are Gears of War, Halo, and Forza, it's gonna make it even apparent that that's all we've got to play. Same thing over and over again, and like I don't know. So far, like when we're going to E3 to see what new stuff you've got, coming up there with old stuff just especially since the old stuff was basically the biggest part of their show. It's like nobody's really talking about the new game Recore from KJ Inafune, and and again they didn't have any gameplay for it, so I don't know. It's really hard to tell with Microsoft. Like, yes, okay, backwards compatibility is good in a nutshell.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's bad.
Yeah, it is something good. I'm not exactly sleeping on it, but we're just being realistic. It's not exactly being implemented the best it could be, and I want new games, to tell the truth.
Yeah.
I want new games, and there wasn't many of them. So yeah, but I don't want to come off like I'm being unfair to Microsoft. I mean, what else did they have? They had Recore, Cuphead. Have you seen?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, Cuphead.
Cuphead looked amazing to me. I will not lie.
Yeah, every time I see Cuphead, I get confused about how that game actually works, because that game actually looks like a cartoon.
Yeah, I think that all the animations they really did put animations into gameplay, like like old school.
Yeah.
But like just the what's the name? The cinematography of it all.
Yeah, I'm
very classic. But it's a game. Like even when I was looking at it, I was like,
how does this work?
I was just like, this is a game, but it doesn't
look like a game. Yeah, it actually looks like a cartoon.
Yeah.
Like the visual style is so cool. I think that was one of the biggest games from the conference to me. That was one of the games which I saw and I was like, do you know what? I kind of have to play this.
Yeah.
Just at least to just know how it feels and how it works and just everything. That game just looks really cool.
And the thing is, I knew it was a game. I knew about it before the conference.
Yes.
So I didn't really delve too deep into it, but when I saw, every time I saw it, I was very, very impressed. Yeah, so that's definitely one I will check out.
Yes. Still don't sell you on the Xbox One. So, did you see any of the Halo 5 gameplay? You didn't bother. What is it about Halo that makes you say no?
At first it's just the character.
Yeah.
And this came around the time where he just came at. I think he came at the wrong time.
Like, you've got a 360, right?
Yeah.
So remember, so he's not biased. He's actually got a 360.
360. I had the original Xbox as well, which is where I played Halo. And
yeah, I forgot you've always had an Xbox.
Yeah. And the gameplay is it's not that bad, but then again, I'm not really into FPSs. But on top of that, the character is just bland. It's just a guy in a suit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A guy in a suit that doesn't really talk, who's a pussy without a gun. I've learned if you get rid of a gun, or if you run out of ammo in Halo, you will see how tough Master Chief is, because he will die real quick.
Exactly.
So I never really got the appeal of Master Chief as a character myself, per se, to be honest. But I do understand why people like the games themselves.
Yeah, obviously, yes, definitely.
So but yeah, like, as far as Halo 5,
because I think if you're gonna tell a story in video games, you've got to give us good characters.
Yeah, definitely. There's no line about that. Definitely. As far as Halo 5, the new character Locke, I do like him. They're kind of making him look like he can be a villain at the same time as being a hero, which is kind of cool. But I just reckon, because the original team Bungie aren't working on Halo, I just reckon that it does feel like it's missing something.
Oh, really?
Yes, like the music is just standard action movie music.
Yeah.
And it's really missing that ghostly, eerie feel of Halo games.
Because you're on that planet that's Halo.
Yeah, and even when you're not on a planet, it just has, like, because the guy who works on the music for Halo, he also does film scores and stuff. So he's, one thing that he said about Halo, he was like, because he wanted to convey an epic feel, he always began songs. When he always began composing, he'd always begin in the key of E, of minor E, and he'd always build from there, and he'd always end up in something epic. And that always just gave like an eerie, epic, like it just gave a unique mood to everything that was happening. Even when stuff would just start building up, it'd just be quiet and do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? But this shit, it doesn't have that. Do you know what I'm saying? This shit doesn't have that. Which is bad, and I'm not into that, if you know what I mean. Too much CSI, you know, when the music's too cybertronic at the same time. Too much with the metal sound in the background. There's too much Killer Instinct. If you like, I don't like that. I just don't like that. And it's like, it feels like 343 have the Halo license and they're just making a really good sci-fi shooter, and I'm not sure how to take that. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure how to take that. It feels like they're kind of shitting on a franchise. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. But that's just me personally. Do you know what I mean? That's just me personally. I don't know if you guys are excited about the way this new Halo 5 is looking. Let me know. But me personally, I don't know. I'm in the middle. I don't know. May, have you seen much of Halo 5? Yeah, okay. Like, let's talk about Nintendo. Move on to Nintendo. What do you think of Nintendo?
Okay, I will say this. I love the way
The-
they presented the digital conference.
What was with the puppets?
And puppets.
So was that actually Children's Television Workshop?
Wait, what do you mean?
Was that actually done by them?
Oh yeah, Jim Henson Productions. Yeah.
Okay.
That was like funny and classy at the same time. It was just very old school. It just took me back.
So wait a minute. So are Nintendo spending more money to do that than going to E3, or less money to do that? I thought they're supposed to be saving money.
You know what? Yeah. I mean,
what the fuck are they playing at?
No, I don't think it. No, I think it costs less money.
Yeah, obviously, probably.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it costs less money.
What, for them to make the puppets and then just put that together? Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not like they have to attend E3 and pay for this and then pay for that.
And the boost.
It's just like making movies and they're just putting it out there.
Okay.
You just pay to just put it
They
out
probably
there.
hire uni students to do it for them.
No, that's Jim. If they're hiring Jim Henson's workshop, that's really expensive. So
Because the year before they did the Robot Chicken.
but yeah, that's what I'm saying. But even that wouldn't that be expensive, especially for the way Robot Chicken do things? Do you know what I'm saying? Because that is laborious themselves.
But you know what? Nintendo's got money. You know?
Here's the thing: why are you not putting that into games and going to E3 like you should be, instead of building goddamn puppets and plastic things?
Because Nintendo, they do this all the time. They do stuff like this all the time. They scrape to save money, but they spend just enough to actually, put their stuff out there and make games. Because it's not like they're not making games.
No, do you reckon they need to just switch that shit up? Like switch up,
What do you mean?
like switch up like some of the way they do things now? Because okay, I do appreciate the fact that they're taking time to innovate, even down to conferences. But if that money could have been used for game development and shit, nigga, you better use that shit for game development, because it's like,
No, but then again, they're very, very careful with their IPs.
it is 6 months into the year and Splatoon just came out, and that's been the only thing that's come out for the Wii U. The only thing.
Yeah, but I think they finished with the Wii U, to be honest with you. Obviously, it needs to stay out in order for them to survive, but they're not going to push they're not going to push the Wii U. They're not going to, and besides, I don't think there's any point, especially after they announced the NX, and whether that comes out in the next 3 years, they're not really going to focus on.
Do you reckon it's going to come out in 3 years?
Yeah, I'd say about 2-3 years.
You really think it's not going to come out next year?
No, because if it was going to come out next year, they would have announced it this year at E3. It's going to take a few years.
If they try to, they are gangster. Like Nintendo are gangster, like real gangsters.
But do you know what it is? What they're doing now, and what I see they're doing now, is they're focusing strictly on their characters, and the characters will obviously. Oh, this is gonna sound kind of weird. I'm not saying they're breaking away from gaming, but yeah, they're not really breaking away from gaming. But what they need to do is they need to keep their characters alive until the NX comes out. That's what will make Nintendo a lot of money if they put it into merchandising. I mean, recently Universal Studios is holding what's his name, Nintendo themes rides at their parks.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that all the Marvel rides there are going to be replaced with Nintendo ones, seeing as Disney now owns Marvel, and there's no reason for Universal Studios to promote a Disney franchise when they're competing with Disney.
Yeah.
So that will hold them over for a while, and let's see. The rumor has it that Netflix is making a Zelda series.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that rumor is true.
It's just,
And I think they're just gonna try and do. I don't know if they can do that. Yeah, they're just gonna find ways to actually just keep the characters alive until the NX comes out, and then just kind of stop everything and focus more on that console, which is what they're kind of doing now.
I reckon they should have announced their next at E3 because
I don't think they've got anything to show you.
You reckon?
Yeah, or it's just really in the early development stages. Which is why I say 2-3 years.
Okay. That I understand that because like it was kind of scarce for Wii U games this year, man.
Yeah.
Like
Splatoon and Star Fox, which was just announced. Don't even give it a year. Just release it at the end of the year.
The Star Fox and Zelda was supposed to come out this year, right?
Yes, it was.
And Nintendo,
I think they was just hoping, and like, yeah, like, it was, but like at that time they were just like, you know what, we need to save the Wii U.
You don't reckon
they got nothing? I thought Smash was gonna do it.
I thought Smash was gonna. I thought Smash was gonna do it, but certain things they were doing up until before then kind of made me think that Smash weren't gonna do anything. It's like they didn't really advertise or just didn't bring any awareness to the fact that Smash was coming out, and Smash was the game that we're all waiting for, you know? Well, at least the Nintendo game we're all waiting for, you know?
Yeah.
So it wasn't like Mario Kart, because when Mario Kart came out, there was hype and everything, and it was selling the console, the game was selling and everything, you know what I'm saying? But it just wasn't the same for Smash, which didn't make any sense.
It wasn't.
Yeah. Maybe it's because we all expected it to just blow the doors off. That's why it didn't, or something.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it was. Why spend too much money into advertising when the game is going to sell?
So yeah.
It just really didn't save the console, or it kind of expanded the life of the console, but not by
much.
It's not. It's just not going to last long. Or it didn't last long, should I say? Because Splatoon used to just come out, and I'm just thinking. At first, when the game came out, I was like, yeah, I want to buy the game, but now I'm just thinking.
Oh, so have you not got Splatoon yet?
Oh
no. Why not?
I just haven't had the time, to be honest with you.
But
because I can get it. No, I can get it on Monday.
Like everyone who's got it, I've heard good things. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you know what it is? I need to play it myself.
Yeah.
Because I know the game's gonna be good, but I just need to play it myself. Because it really worth me spending full price on this game.
Yeah.
I think I just got cautious after it got released.
I mean.
And that ad.
You're a kid, you're a squid.
Oh, the ad.
So, what did they show for the Wii U at E3 apart from Star Fox?
You know what?
I don't.
They really. What did they show? They showed a lot of 3DS games.
Yeah.
You know, I can't remember what they showed.
Hold on, people. We'll be right back. Because this chair, they need to show the 3D graphics now because they actually can't be serious. They actually can't be serious that this is. No, why is the chamber almost finished? They have to show the graphics. This is the reason why Nintendo are fucking up, you know, because this trailer's already gone on too long.
I think they showed the 3D.
I'm waiting for it to go into 3D. Alright, okay, we get the point. It's gonna be this game, but in 3D. We get the point, but why don't they just show it? Hey, the trailer's only got 10 seconds left.
Title screen.
Whoa. Is this the trailer?
Yeah, because the game never got released. Now they release.
Nintendo are the laziest. This is the reason. This is exactly the reason why they're the. But fuck Nintendo. What?
No, but let me just see.
No.
Let me see
No.
what
No.
But we was looking at the Wii U case.
Huh?
Wii U titles.
Yeah.
Nah, that's not it.
Yeah.
Nah, there's more, kid. There's gotta be.
No. Wii U. Earthbound Beginnings E3 2015 trailer Wii U brackets.
Okay, that's just one trailer though.
That's the trailer of the game.
No, but there must be more Wii U titles they announced at E3. There must be.
Oh yeah, they got Yoshi's Woolly World.
Okay, no. Move on. I already know about that. Game looks good. Don't get me wrong, but like, it don't need no announcement. I know it's coming out. I'm gonna try it out. Oh,
Project
and Mario
Zero.
Maker, which they announced last year. I knew about that.
Oh yeah, and the Mario. Alright, this is Super Mario Tennis. Oh, hold on. What? Actually, the oh.
Yeah.
Are you buying this?
Yes, I would.
For tennis? It's alright,
Nintendo are just doing anything. They're just doing anything. No, I'm not letting them get away with this. Fuck Nintendo. They're just doing anything. They're just doing anything now, Judah. They need games quickly, and they're just doing anything. They're saying, what can we fucking have Mario do? Let's make him play tennis. That don't even fucking make sense.
No, but the thing is, he's played tennis before.
Yeah, I know, but there's something about this is really pissing me off. I don't know what it is.
There don't need to be another Mario tennis game. There doesn't need to be one.
Alright, let's get in these. Yeah.
And he's going to upload that.
Yeah.
Put it in its own playlist.
Live
reactions.
I am not feeling. I'm not feeling any of their shit. I am not feeling it. I am not feeling that shit. They are not trying. They're not trying. That's why. Yeah. They're not trying. They're not trying.
Yeah.
They're not trying. The real talk. Real talk. Yeah. Do you think Nintendo are trying?
No, I don't.
Really? Did somebody else have a yarn game? I swear somebody else had a yarn game. Yeah, it was Kurt. The hell?
Yeah. No, but they announced they talked about that at last year's E3.
Yeah, I know. But why are they
announcement.
doing that? Why are they doing that? Is it like a thing now? Because is it like, okay, I can understand if they're like, okay, we've seen that the female demographic really responds to these yarn games, so let's bring them out. If they market it like that, I can completely understand. These games are made for females because they like the graphics and stuff like that.
It's made for children.
But this is some bullshit, because did you see at the digital event when they had a lady that was making the dolls of the yarn, and she was like, yes, basically I didn't know how to help working on the game, but I actually just made these dolls instead. And now they're amiibos. Buy these amiibos.
No.
Fuck it. Nintendo are turning into a toy co- They're going back
Wait, what?
Yes. Like me, I love Nintendo. I've loved Nintendo always, man. I always do think, anytime a Nintendo console comes out, I always do think, yeah, I have to own it.
Yeah.
But I think Nintendo are just, especially with what they came to E3 for, with the because they just don't give a damn, man. They actually really don't. It's either they thought, oh shit, we need some games quickly and we need them now, or they just really don't give a damn. Because Mario Tennis and shit like that, I'm watching these trailers and I'm thinking, no. They must know that children don't have jobs.
Yeah. Which is why they're not sticking to the whole, let's release 6 games. Every 6 months they release a game.
No, but that's just terrible. You can't have that. You can't have a console without games for 6 months. That's insane.
But here's the thing, because you got to remember, like it's like what you were saying before. Nintendo's still kind of stuck in the past of the way they could have gotten away with doing something like this. Like I'd say even about 10 years ago.
You reckon?
Yeah, they could have gotten away with this. In fact, they got away with this in the 90s when they with the N64.
But they still had third party support then.
Well, for what?
For the N64.
Oh no, this is before when it was called the Ultra 64 and the SNES was just barely hanging on.
Yeah.
They still managed to pull through. So I think they're still stuck in that same way. They're still living in this world where they can do that and think that they will be totally okay. But like I said, their backup plan is to literally put their characters out, basically I wouldn't say whore them out, but just give them more exposure for them to carry over, so they can actually make money off of merchandising and other projects as well until the NX comes out.
Because I see they're definitely killing it with the amiibos. The amiibos are popular. Are they popular at the school?
No, I don't know anything on that amiibo.
Seriously?
No.
Oh my god, so it's just grown-ups buying them. Weird fat guys in the basement. Weird fat brothers that look like that guy from Simpsons, that comic guy from The Simpsons.
Oh yeah, the comic book guy.
Worst amiibo ever with the Yoshi. It's fair.
Because I just buying. I guess it's okay.
Because I wanted to try and collect them, but I just haven't bought them. And you know me, I like figures and stuff like that, but.
Why didn't you buy it? Why didn't you buy one?
I don't know.
Just one, just buy one.
No. There's something about them. There's something about them. It's the way.
You don't even have the Wii U, do you?
I do.
That's serious.
I just do not. I'm just not interested. I don't know. I think it's because of the hustle. I actually see the hustle in it.
It's plainly a hustle, especially when they didn't release a certain amount of amiibos
and then the prices went up and all that stuff,
and then it caused all kind of panic just to get people to run out and buy them. Nah, I can see that tactic.
Yeah, and after they've got and as soon as Ryu's announced, they've got the Ryu amiibo coming. Bun that, man. No, I want the Ryu amiibo. Yeah, we're gonna have an amiibo for everything.
Obviously, you had Mega Man and Sonic and Pac-Man.
Since there's the Sonic amiibo.
Oh yeah. Pac-Man.
Seriously?
Mega Man.
Seriously?
Yeah. They're just making some deals.
Yeah, man.
Time deals, boy. Makes me want to go get Smash next. Ryu amiibo.
Yeah, amiibo. And the thing is, okay, they're expensive.
Alright, what do you get a Ryu amiibo?
What? Why is there a gold Mario amiibo for £77?
Oh yeah.
They can suck the bottom of my balls. And why is Little Mac £27?
Because he's rare. This is the hustle that Nintendo are creating.
And why is the Splatoon girl £23?
Nah, do you know what? Yeah, go Nintendo, go.
And the Link one is £10.
Yeah, because the Link one is common. It's just like trading cards. It's just like just certain things. You make certain things rare and you make certain things common. That way you create more.
Nah, I don't like the hustle in
more
this.
word of mouth. No, a lot of businesses do it, Kate.
Yeah, I know, but for amiibos and stuff like that, I couldn't get into it because of just like certain things I could be like, I could appreciate like it's like that with the Guyver figures, like the Guyver figurines, they only make them in a certain mode, so once that mode goes out, it is out and it is never coming back. So that's why if you look for a Guyver figure, it's like £237 straight up and stuff. But that is a custom, like that is a die-cast, fully posable custom mold, which when you take it out of the box, it looks exactly like, you will look at the craftswork a bit and be like, wow.
But here's the thing, Kate. A lot of people they really don't care about that stuff. They're more okay, there's a bunch of characters we need to collect. That's just how it generally is. I mean, if this came out when you were about 15 years ago, would you have bought a collection of amiibos?
No.
Are you serious?
No.
Are you sure?
No, because I've got the money and I could do that now. I've got Guyvers, but I ain't got amiibos.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah. No way. There's nothing.
Would you have bought a Ryu one?
Because I was thinking about would I even get? No, I'd prefer to get an Udon figure of Ryu. Because the Udon figure is gonna look to scale and be dope. And I'm looking at the amiibo figure now. And is it posable?
No, because its main function is to interact with the game, not to have it as a actual figurine. There's more functions to an amiibo.
I don't know. The hustle's too strong. I don't know.
Yeah, I could see through the hustle. That's why it just didn't grab me. I could see right through it.
Now, have you ever tried to buy one?
No, never.
Not even just to use with Smash curiously.
Nope. Not at all.
Wow, Pit is £30. Wow.
And like I said, it's aimed for kids. It's aimed for kids. The kids are gonna see this and they're gonna want it.
But it's funny that you say that none of them have it.
Yeah, no, that's true.
So I know and for the prices that they are, I know what's going on. It's these Nintendo nerds buying them and just being like, yeah, look at my Nintendo.
But do you know what it is? They're still advertising even through their amiibos because people are going to talk about it. They're going to talk about it for a long time, and then boom, they open up that theme park, those theme rides, at Universal Studios, and then just put commercials out there and just make people come to like Nintendo Land basically. And then man, they kind of know what they're doing to survive.
I don't know. Now, if I didn't know about those other fat people buying these, I think I'd buy these. If I didn't know about them, and if the hustle wasn't so real, because I like Bowser, and like seeing the collection is kind of cool. But when you think of, oh my gosh, see Ganondorf is £10, I can fuck with that.
It's like thousands of pounds if you have a collection.
Not really. It's probably about.
The golden Mario's already £78.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Some of them are 30 something.
Sonic is £20. Mega Man is £20. Wow.
What?
Nintendo are out here, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
So do you reckon it'd be better if they went into just doing this kind of stuff?
What do you mean, just making amiibos?
Yeah.
No, I mean like they're gonna focus on their new console. They're gonna focus on how they're gonna advertise it. They're gonna focus. It's a 5-year. I'm not gonna say it's a 5-year plan, but they've got a business plan.
Okay.
So by the time the NX comes out, they'll be back on top. Like I think of it as them retreating for now, and then just training and building themselves up, and then just come back stronger. And this is the way they're actually going to do it. Because some things work good long term. You know, some of the best fights are won because of planning, especially in business.
Yeah, that's true. So what do you reckon Nintendo, since Nintendo didn't really wow at E3, what do you reckon the next move is?
Like I said, just focus on the characters.
Just release things like Amiibo,
and just advertise the characters as the best way they can. And then put out a bunch of merchandise there, like Amiibo and t-shirts and theme park rides and other forms of merchandise, hats and t-shirts and stuff like that. Because like I said, Nintendo's got enough money to actually last 60 years without doing anything. So they can even afford to just go like just nothing.
So, do you see the NX as the revival of Nintendo?
Yeah,
You see it as a revival of Nintendo?
yeah.
Do you reckon it? What do you reckon it's going to be more like?
I have no idea. I got no idea what they are planning to do with the NX. But like I said, they need to do something innovative.
Yeah.
They need to, and that's what's posted on the front of Nintendo's office. No, it's always do something unique.
Do something unique.
Yeah, like this is printed on the front of Nintendo's office, and all the people at Nintendo have to honor and respect them. Do something unique. So whatever the NX is going to be unique. It's always going to be something different. And they've always pretty much done that, except for the GameCube.
Yes.
Yeah, except for the GameCube, I don't know what was innovated by the game. But like they've always tried to innovate. I mean, even down to control pads. Before everyone was playing on the joystick.
Yeah, and then they pretty much flipped it on his head with the pad and stuff. Man. Okay, last but not least, Sony.
Okay.
Sony.
I want to start off with The Last Guardian.
Yes.
The Last Guardian, finally, after 8 years, we finally get to see it. And alright, first of all, Sony won for me.
Yeah.
They clearly won for me. But yeah, just seeing it and just the fact that it looks so much the same, but like better and bigger. And the fact that it has those platform elements with the puzzles and a boss fight, it feels like it's a nice combination of Ico and Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah, like me too. I basically, like, there's way too many shooter, murky, gritty, realistic games, and we do need like certain kinds of platformers or just games which aren't just based in blood and violence and stuff like that. And The Last Guardian looks to be one of those games which are arty and like engrossing at the same time. Like, I really loved Ico and Shadow of the Colossus, and the fact that this game is supposed to be a combination of both is amazing and stuff. So I'm really happy about the fact that Sony didn't just scrap the game and they actually brought it forward. But I'm not gonna lie, what they need to do is actually make sure that it's not just a PS3 game, put it over to the PlayStation 4 and just make it clutch.
Yeah,
because it was supposed to be a PlayStation 3 game before, and it's like, how much of that game was made? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, they could just be putting it over and just be like, yeah, man, that's just essentially having a PlayStation 4 game for free. If you know what I mean, they just got a game they forgot was coming out last gen. They hope that we forget was coming out last gen, and they just put it over. But I'm not gonna lie, it's brilliant.
Exactly.
Another thing that I loved about Sony and their event was the fact that it was just based on fan service. It was about bringing everything that was like an urban legend in gaming to the forefront. So it's like they had Final Fantasy VII Remake, which made me lose my mind. like just hearing the music just brought me back to like playing on my PlayStation 1 and stuff like that, and it was just really exciting and stuff. So I'm not gonna lie, Sony really do need to make a habit of securing exclusives, and not just allowing games synonymous with PlayStation to just go everywhere. It's like Microsoft, that's one thing I respect about them. It's like when there was a chance of Gears of War going to PlayStation, they just bought the IP straight away, and that's what Sony need to do. Do you know what I'm saying? It was a very good move of them for them to secure Street Fighter. But I think securing this would have been a good move as well, securing Final Fantasy, because that just makes it essential to own a PlayStation. If you have Final Fantasy and Street Fighter exclusive, it's just like, what need is there really to buy an Xbox or anything else?
Yeah.
Even though most people are gonna go to the PlayStation for the Final Fantasy anyway. But it's I'm not gonna lie, it just shows that they're really listening to the fans and that they know that Final Fantasy VII is a game that people want. So yeah.
Yeah, Sony knows exactly what people want.
Yeah.
And they actually looking to deliver.
Yeah.
And again, it's not like how it was last generation when, the PS3 to me was very westernized to the point where I just didn't like the console at all.
I can understand.
Well, it's not that I didn't like the console,
but the games
yeah, a lot of the games. Why did I say that? I like the console, because I actually own two. Mm-hmm. I actually like the console, but it just didn't feel like PlayStation to me. Seeing the Final Fantasy just felt like the PS2 era.
Yeah.
Again.
Like
that's PlayStation to me.
Yeah, just like returning to the just Japanese greatness.
Yeah, boy, just returning to the PlayStation 1, boy. Yeah. But I just had that same feeling, like even like when we was playing the bounce, when we first saw the bouncer, and we first saw certain PS2 games, there was a certain feeling back then, and I got that same feeling after watching that trailer.
Yeah, like that Sony should have named their concerts Drew Hill, because it was all about what you need and what you want. You know what I'm saying? Sony, their new name is Drew Hill. You know what I'm saying? Drew House. You know Andrew House? His name is just Drew. Oh my gosh, Andrew House! Drew House! Drew Hill, Drew House. That's what I'm saying. Drew House. Why is his name just Drew? And then here's Drew H. There you go. Sony, there you go. Sony was listening. When that fat guy with the glasses stepped on stage, it was over. Because he was the guy that dropped Final Fantasy and Shenmue.
Oh yeah, Shenmue.
How could Sony have Shenmue at their press conference? Now, if you're a younger gamer, or if you didn't have a Dreamcast, or you just started gaming, you won't understand about how much of a revelation Shenmue is and was at the time. Shenmue was a masterpiece that was just slept on for God knows what reason, and I'm just happy to see it back.
Money.
Money. Mm-hmm. Well, they didn't have enough money to promote it properly.
The original plan is that it was supposed to be a yearly installment, and it was supposed to be 16 games.
Wow!
And that was back in 1999, 2001, between that period. And the funniest thing about that is, and this is what we was talking about with Sega before, is that they were too innovative and they would always kind of release stuff before their time. That sounds to me like what's happening with Call of Duty and games like FIFA and this is back in, well, then again, FIFA's been around since 1994.
Yeah.
But to release, this sounds to me more like what Ubisoft is doing with Assassin's Creed. 2001, and we're talking about the first game cost 44 million to make.
Yeah.
It's money, man.
Yeah.
They just stop it. They just thought that Shenmue was going to be this this revolutionary title that's going to make so much money, and they will have the budget to do it.
Mm-hmm. That sounds insane. Especially because they had to scrap the game once already, because it was supposed to be on a S.H.I.N, and then they scrapped it over to the Dreamcast. So yeah. And for all the idiots who think that Sony were begging for the money to make the game, like $2 million, Sony, like, look, it's gonna cost a lot more than $2 million to make this game. It cost a lot more than $2 million to make their first Shenmue. You know, Sony are just basically raising this money as a marketing test, and the marketing test definitely did well. Like definitely did well. Because they're trying to like more or less gauge interest on Shenmue, and I'm happy to see that there's, even though I'm not gonna lie, a lot of it's got to be just hype at the moment, because there's a lot of young kids that are probably pledging money towards this game that's probably never even seen Shenmue running or a Dreamcast running in their face. But I'm not gonna lie, it is just good to see.
They crashed the Kickstarter.
Seriously,
They crashed it.
what do you mean?
As soon as that announcement went out, there were so many pledges that the website crashed.
Oh my gosh, I feel sorry for anybody else who was pledging, who was trying to get a game made at the same time. Yes, it's at $3.5 million at the moment. It is at $3.5 million at the moment. I think people have kind of just stopped now because they're like, yeah, man.
So you.
Huh?
So you.
Yeah. So what do you think of the fact that he's back?
Yeah. I like that because saying we could have done what Capcom did with Inafune, they could have just kept the franchise and said, you know what, you go, but we're keeping this, but they didn't.
Yeah.
So, and Yu Suzuki makes me laugh, man. He really does. I don't think he's actually aware, he was even that aware of the impact
Of the game had, yeah.
He would just come out casually.
I mean, why do you think that so many people want it though? Like, why do you reckon that the game is just?
Because it was ahead of its time. It was, the story was engaging. It was very interactive as well.
Yeah.
In fact, no game was that interactive. Before that, it was just mainly those two things. You know, it just literally, it was a revolutionary game. And especially with the way part 2 ends as well. My God. Wow.
Somebody else just backed it in that time we was just talking, by the way.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. So you.
So somebody else just put like $20 on there. Like, it's just crazy.
Suzuki.
That just don't even make no sense. It just really does.
What is it at now?
I just said $3.5 million. Yes.
What time is it now? I'm just waking up now, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Nah, you probably at work. You're probably getting lunch.
We're getting lunch.
Somebody just put $20 there. You don't even know, boy.
I bet you can't wait to access the money. You just there looking at it like, no, come on, I want to get my hands on this money. Do you know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, I'm happy that, you know, do you know what? I want them to just raise as much money as possible. I want them as much money because I heard that so far it's a digital only release.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, and I'm kind of not feeling that. I want a box for this.
A digital only release?
Yeah.
Are they gonna?
Yeah.
Are they gonna just do the whole like the press 16 captain, but just make that downscale of the game?
I don't want that shit. That's what I'm saying. I want.
No, I don't think they'll do that. That would be stupid.
He said this is gonna be a full sequel, so hopefully it's just gonna be like, it should just be the end of the story, right?
Yeah. Champion 3 Part 1. Champion 3 Part 2.
No. Oh, somebody else just
DLC.
backed it as well. Yeah. What the hell?
I said take a sip with some teas.
2 more people just backed it in the time we just talked now. What the? Oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm happy for the game. I'm happy for the game, man. I'm really happy for the game. You know what? Sega should do a Kickstarter for a new Dreamcaster to see what would happen. Would you put money into that?
That was over. That was pounding shit dream, boy. I was like living homeless. No, that's like begging for money.
Nah, man.
Say you do that. That's begging for money.
No.
No, that's the total dishonor on the entire company.
Why?
Paying the entire company.
Why?
That is pathetic.
Kickstarter isn't.
No, not for the entire enterprise to just say, hey, you need money to just bring a new console. No.
Seriously?
No, that's like.
So, do you approve of the Kickstarter for Shenmue?
Yeah.
Why not?
Because it's a game.
Well, not for console.
No, man.
What?
You're asking money for that.
Yeah.
That's like saying, like, give me. That's like NASA asking money just to, NASA goes down, like.
Seriously.
It's like saying.
The fuck is going on out here?
Oh, you didn't know?
No. Okay, we will definitely be talking about that after. I'll definitely check that after. But yeah, what the fuck? NASA is being closed. Okay, real shit is happening out of the world, people. The real shit is happening. But go on.
I can't remember my point now.
The
Like I
fucking.
said, NASA was closing down.
Shenmue. What's it? Had a Kickstarter. Sega had a Kickstarter for a console.
Oh yeah, that's like NASA asking for a Kickstarter just to make a rocket shit.
Yeah,
But do you know how much money that's gonna cost?
yeah.
Because the thing is, like making a console is like owning a car, you know.
Yeah.
But like times like 1 million.
Yeah, that's
Because if
a.
that's sick, you know, you destroy the entire company in the process. Because even no, because look what happened to the Ouya. Look what happened to the Ouya.
Yeah.
And then the fact that the console's not selling, and then they had to sell it to somebody else, otherwise the company would go bankrupt.
Yeah.
So, like, can you imagine that will sink Sega if it goes horribly wrong, you know?
You remember it? Yeah. Why would it go horribly? Why would it go horribly wrong? That'd be cool.
No, I'm right, yeah.
Why?
That's like pouring water on something electrical.
Why?
And then that's playing with fire.
Why?
Because if it fails,
Yeah.
they're finished.
Yeah, but
They're finished, you know.
no.
Ever.
Yeah, but for the money though. But if they got the money from the people, it wouldn't be so bad because it's not like they put their own investment money up. That's
Realistically speaking, how much money would they have to?
Real talk, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely no less than 500 million. Definitely no less than 500 million.
Yeah.
If they want to have cutting edge technology, 500 to definitely like 1 billion, 500 to $1 billion.
That won't work. And then they'll make. And even if they try, even if they don't reach their stretch goals, you know how much? You know how foolish they will look afterwards.
Yeah.
You know how foolish they would look. If any company did that.
If they didn't reach their stretch goals, they'll look stupid. But
Yeah.
if they did, they look cool.
Nah, if they did, I'll look at them in disgust.
No, you'd be too happy.
And I'll be like, not this way.
So, well, how else are they supposed to get the money?
Work for it.
And do what?
Like go into the movie business.
I'll take it. Like, that's deep. That is deep. You know what I mean? Hey, sell more Sonic Amiibos. Hey, do you know what? I would like it if Sega did that. If Sega came out there, and
That would be nice, but not for Kickstarter. But
seriously.
yeah, just spend a little bit of your own money. You'll stand a better chance if you did that. But no, the Kickstarter, man, that would have finished them, boy. There's no good result.
So if they ask for 100 million,
People will be pissed.
you reckon?
Yeah, I think they'll get a lot of hate, and nobody would actually pledge. Well, there'll be people that are to pledge.
Yeah.
A lot of people won't pledge.
Would you feel like pledging?
Won't pledge.
I'm saying no.
Sorry, I would not pledge, man, because it's just like actually, nah. Because the only reason why I wouldn't pledge is because I know it's not gonna work.
Seriously.
It won't work if they do it. I think Sega knows that too.
Wow. You really gave up on them, boy.
But they should work with another company to re-release the Dreamcast, like when they did with the Game Gear and the what else did they re-release? Oh, and the car they did with the Jaguar.
Ah, yeah, okay, yeah.
So I don't know who they worked with, but if you work with a company to re-release the console, that would be a good move.
Okay.
I think people would actually buy Dreamcasts.
Good
And
one.
through the internet.
Yeah, so it's broadband, yeah, and it's just faster and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon that would work. Yeah, they just bring back Team Arena, make it a social hub. Yeah, that was actually great. Might actually have to do a video on the Dreamcast. But just to get back to Sony, so we can wrap up. I have to have that as a separate video talking about Sega there, like if Sega did a Kickstarter and stuff like that.
Okay.
That would be because that'd be actually be good. But Horizon, what did you think of Horizon?
Horizon was amazing. Horizon, I didn't think I would like it.
Okay.
But I'm trying to remember how it started off. So yeah, with the cinematic.
Yeah.
The cinematic was nice cinematic. I like the cinematic, but I was thinking to myself at this time, please show some gameplay.
Yeah.
I hope this is not it. And then when it went right into the gameplay, it blended in nicely.
Yeah.
The AI and the monsters, absolutely amazing. The voice acting, I was so engaged.
Yeah.
And even the the certain tactics of actually killing the monsters as well. When she slid under the monster and this guy
shot it for the animal.
Yeah. It was the way they showed the gameplay and the amount of things you can do was very, very well done. They presented it nicely, and I'm very, very interested in Horizon.
Yeah. So I like for me when I saw it, watching it, it looks like Monster Hunter for Westerners.
Yes.
And I'm not sure about the main protagonist to tell the truth. It's not that I have a problem with female protagonists and stuff like that. It's just, to be honest, it's just hard for me to put myself in their shoes and stuff like that. Do you know what I'm saying? That's just me being real up. I'm a guy, so you know what I'm saying. But I do like her. She reminds me of a little bit of Noriko from Heavenly Sword, with the long red flowing hair and stuff. And yeah, but I don't know. It feels at the same time, for her personality, I can't gauge it because she looks like she's trying to be serious and that she's a fledgling warrior. But at the same time, she's making Spider-Man kind of esque quips and jokes and stuff like that. So it's kind of hard to gauge.
To me, she just seems like a very, I wouldn't say light-hearted, but like a very down-to-earth person. But yet she's, she just has that warrior-esque. Her actions speak for her. But personality-wise, she's just kind of like down to earth and level, and funny at times, and just like a normal girl. Mm-hmm. And if that's what they're gonna do with her, then I like her already. Yeah. Because I don't want to sound like some what's her name? Conan.
Oh, Xena, please. Xena, the warrior princess.
Oh no, not Xena. No. The black chick.
Oh, Grace Jones.
Yeah, the way Grace Jones acted in Conan. Too much warrior woman work.
Yeah.
They turned to scream like after killing the
You're right, go man. Just block it up, because I'm not gonna lie. That's what that game needs. For me personally, it just needs a little bit more rawness. Yeah. But hopefully that will come in like the online mode and stuff like that, where you hopefully you get to design your own character and stuff like that. That would be a lot better and stuff.
Do you know if you any favorite character?
Well, so far for the story mode, I think it is, but they're being very tight-lipped about whether there's multiplayer or not, and I reckon there is going to be multiplayer. So
that game makes you want to play Lost Planet.
Yeah, it has got a Lost Planet vibe to it and stuff. It does have a Lost Planet vibe to it. Yeah.
And the story is kind of engaging as well.
Yeah, the story does look like it's going to be
very engaging. There's a message, like a hidden message behind it as well.
Yeah, it looks like it's definitely going to be one of those. So Monster Hunter for Westerners, people. Monster Hunter for Westerners. And they had Street Fighter 5 there, which I'm very happy about the new people that got released. Like before, I was like Birdie and Cammy, yeah, but I'm really happy that they brought Birdie back. Actually, I'm not too happy about what they did to his stomach, but like he's just like kind of fat now. It's like Birdie was never fat; he was just wedged before.
Yeah, something happened story-wise. You gotta remember that's the Alpha series.
Yeah.
Younger back then.
Yeah, but still, it's just
like what happened to him? Did you get depressed?
No, it's like Birdie. It's just like Cammy looks the same. It's like
Cammy, you gotta remember from a character standpoint. Like, I'm thinking of the story.
Yeah,
what happened to Birdie like during that time and during Alpha and now?
Birdie was working for Shadaloo.
Well, I think they kicked him out.
He was in Shadow Lu. He beat up Bison. That's how he got into Shadow Lu.
Right, then something happened.
Yeah, you know, that is crazy.
But Seth knew something doing.
No,
Making you depressed.
no, like Seth can't beat Bison.
Oh wait.
Seth can't beat Bison. Birdie beat Bison to get into Shadow Lu. This is a bullshit, son. Why they hating on a black character? Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This is just bullshit. But I'm not gonna lie. He does look OP. He does look like just like the. So far, he looks like the best characters out of all the new ones. He's got way too many options. They've taken 360 degrees movements out of the game as well. So they're really going for casual. So
Wait, what do you mean 300? Are you?
yeah, you can't do that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, like
It's not a big loss to me.
I don't know, because I got used to playing as Zangief and stuff like that. So
Because here's the thing as well, and I know a lot of people are probably pissed about it, but you know what? Yeah, when Charlie's moveset, the way Charlie does his moves, it's not like hold back for 2 seconds.
yeah, it's not charge anymore.
They're more like a Dorkin and
Yeah.
Hey, well that makes me want to play as Charlie,
Yeah, but that's
Okay.
that's not Charlie.
No, it's more like Guile.
But that's not even good.
Just separate it.
Well, that's here's the thing. I think that's exactly why they made him like that, so they can put Guile in this game later and make you pay for him.
I mean, would you be curious as into let's just say they did it with Guile. Just out of curiosity, would you play the game with those kind of controls with Guile?
Well, I play Guile now, and I kind of like the chargingness, because the reason why he charges his Sonic Boom is because, like, after you do a regular fireball, like a Hadouken, because it's an instant motion, Ken and Ryu, they stay still longer. But after you do a Sonic Boom, Guile can move straight away. So, and Charlie used to be able to do that now. I mean, before as well, but now because his moves are instant command, he can't move after his Sonic Boom, and it's really slow to start up. So, but whereas before it used to be like Sonic Boom and then he can move, his Sonic Boom is real slow to start up, and he pauses now. So it's gonna be like, so now there's a lot bigger differences between the characters and stuff. Well, so it's cool because to be honest, if both of them are gonna be in the game, that's the only way it could work, to tell the truth, without it just being like both of the same character. Do you know what I'm saying?
So in other words, it's a new character we're playing with.
Yeah, it's definitely new. It's definitely this Charlie is definitely different from the last Charlie that we've seen. This is like a different Charlie.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
yeah, I'm okay with it because it's like not the same Charlie. If it was the same Charlie and stuff like that, I'd be like, what the fuck? Like it looks the same. I saw him, but this is different. We can see something different. Like he's teleporting now and stuff and all over the place. So you can't like really. I can't really be like, oh, this is the same guy. But apart from Birdie's stomach, I'm all in with everything. They've done for Street Fighter. They've got the next. It's supposed to be coming out next month. Well, not coming out, but they've got a beta for it next month. So if you pre-order the game, you're going to be getting access to the beta. So that's excellent. And they had Uncharted 4. Like Uncharted, that's a big game. I like it. Like, I'm not gonna lie. The demo that they showed at the end, even though there was a load of amazing stuff going on, I don't know. I wasn't like, woo! It was just like, yeah, this is like great graphics and stuff. I don't know, because I know Uncharted's good, and because I know I want to buy it already, you know.
Yeah, it's just okay. You've announced it. You know people are gonna buy it. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Kind of like
And because they'd already had two big surprises in Shenmue and Final Fantasy, it was like, okay, unless you show that you can like reuse in Uncharted now. You know, Ryu's in everything, you know. I mean, it's like Ryu's just in everything. He is just in every. He is Puff Daddy. No, he is T-Pain. Remember when T? No, Ryu is the video game 2 Chainz. He is on everybody's.
I would say Sonic is the video game 2 Chainz.
What's Sonic meaning?
He's been Smash. He's crossed over with Mega Man a number of times. He's crossed over.
He hasn't been in their games though. He hasn't been in Mega Man's games though.
No, but I'm just saying, like just in general in the gaming industry, he's crossed over with so many characters, more than any other franchise.
Are you being serious?
Even Nintendo.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, like you got the Sonic and Mario Olympic Games. You got him in Smash Brothers. You got him crossing over with Mega Man a number of times. And I'm talking about the comic book series. You got him just crossing over into many different things nowadays.
Yeah, Street Fighter's done that as well.
Yeah, I know.
You know, that Ryu nigga, he's just out there. He is just, and like, I was really surprised to see Ryu in Smash. That to me, that almost made no sense.
No, that makes perfect sense.
Seriously,
that makes perfect sense. I was just wondering, would they do it though? And even would they actually do it? And they finally.
You know, Ryu's in everything. You know, Ryu's just in everything. Ryu is just in. He is Puff Daddy. No, he's T-Pain. Like, seeing it now, I understand Ryu how it works. Is the video game 2 Chainz. He is on everybody's. Like when you hear Mega Man and Smash, just like okay, yeah, that's suits straight away. Ryu's still like, ooh. If you're looking at it, like, you're looking at it from an aspect of like classic video game characters. Like,
Smash is like all the same video game characters more than any other franchise, I would say.
Yeah, are you being serious? Are you being serious?
Yeah, like you got the Sonic Mario Olympic Games. You got him
in. I'd say
I'm talking about the comedy series.
Well, it's like a biased Hall of Fame because there's certain characters that will never ever get in there. Street Fighter's done that as well.
Yeah,
you know, Drake would never get in there. He's just out there. And I was really surprised to see Ryu Smash. To me, that almost made no sense.
No, that makes perfect sense.
Really?
That makes perfect sense. I was just wondering what they do though.
I was thinking maybe him, but I wouldn't like to wait. And you know what?
You know what? Someone tells me they'll make it work.
You know what? I have a feeling they're gonna put him in Smash one day. Like seeing it now, I understand how it works. Could you imagine Crash Bandicoot? This sounds really out. Like you know, like when you hear Mega Man and Smash, it's like okay, yeah, that suits straight away. Ryu doing that well attack. Spyro.
I can see them doing Spyro because they recently.
If you're looking at it from an aspect of
Spyro's
gonna be Skylanders game
there's custom amigos.
Like
Smash is like all of them used for Skylanders characters. I know there's Bowser.
Seriously.
Yeah. So let me deal with that. So I can
what are Skylanders? Yeah, I'd say
That's what this
okay. Well, it's like a bias sort of thing. There's certain characters that will never ever get in there. Toys which go in video games.
Yeah, pretty much.
Specific video games. Drake would never get in there.
No.
Drake would never get any video game.
No, not any video game.
Specific Skylanders video games, yeah. And
but there's a Rayman Pro game.
Really successful. Yeah,
pretty much, yeah. So like Nintendo.
Really?
Because of the kind of graphics we are.
I was thinking maybe him. I wouldn't like the way. I heard that they stepped to Nintendo originally. You know what? I have a feeling they're gonna put him in Smash one day, and that would be weird. Could you imagine Crash Bandicoot? Nintendo was such a punk. Oh man.
Actually, I don't think they'll do Crash, but I know they will.
You know what? I could see him do that. Nintendo NX don't work. We'll talk. We are looking at the end of Nintendo, you know. If the NX don't work, Spyro's gonna be in Skylanders.
No, there's custom amigo. They even mentioned that how Jack can be used as Skylanders. I know there's a Bowser, something like that.
Seriously?
Yeah, it sounds like that. Let me build video games.
Yo, Project Cafe.
So I can
Good luck with that, bro.
Exactly.
It's just what you need. That's where just the internet is fails.
Okay.
But you gotta remember that it's
So Skylanders are just toys that are just toys which go in video games.
Yeah,
Specific video games though.
yeah, yeah.
Any
Wow.
video
No,
game.
not any videos.
Specific Skylanders video games, yeah.
Yeah.
And look at Sony now. Sony are actually
Really successful, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So like Nintendo just saw that opportunity and it's like
It was actually
because
insane.
we're kind of company,
Well, hopefully,
Same thing, yeah. I think.
Nintendo.
Oh,
can keep
I heard that they stepped to Nintendo originally
ashamed
with
to
the
be
idea
after.
for them exclusive
Yeah,
and Nintendo special.
yeah.
If it was just Sony and Microsoft, I'd hate that. I'd hate that.
Nintendo are such
I
punks.
actually hate that. I prefer if it was just because real
know
talk,
what?
the way it's going now,
It's the Nintendo
one of them
NX
have
that
to go.
That's what it's looking at.
Real
right
talk,
now.
we are looking at the end of Nintendo. No, one of the big three.
If
Have
the,
to
if the
go.
NX don't work.
No, I think
That's what I think it might be. It might be Microsoft. It's either going to be Microsoft or Nintendo.
The only reason why I say that is honestly, you've got to remember VR. You say that it was called about Project something. It sounds like it's called that.
Yeah.
Yo, Project Cafe. Good luck
Yeah.
with that, bro. And they don't know what they're doing. And they just don't know what they're doing.
So I think it's
So they might just leave because, you know, they're wasting too much money.
But you got to remember they didn't start with the
Right.
video game.
But yes, Sony had a good show.
Yeah, hard copy.
Yes, and we've given you a round back conversation. So, wow, right now there's nothing left for us to do but give us shout outs and just look at Sony now. Sony. I'd like to give a shout outs to everybody that's watching the show. No, it is actually insane. People up in PlayStation Nation All Stars. You know, to the people that's people on their grind doing their thing and would be ashamed to leave our podcast. Just like to shout you guys, especially pick up yourself. It was just Sony and Microsoft. I hate that. I hate that. Good God, I actually hate that. I prefer if it was just because real talk, the way it's going now, one of them have to go. That's what it's looking at right now. No, one of the big three have to go. That's what I think it might be. It might be Microsoft. It's either going to be Microsoft or Nintendo.
The only reason why I say that is because honestly, after the fact that say that
Yeah.
Okay.
That's excellent.
So, yeah. And they don't know what they're doing. And they just don't know what they're doing. So, they might just leave.
Definitely hope you know
they're wasting too much money.
that no matter who won, but
It was really
but
us
yes,
that won. Sony had a good show, people. We want these companies to try the hardest. We've given you
give us
around back, and when they're working the hardest and doing us the best, they're all winning. Right now, there's nothing left for us to do but give us shout outs. So what I suggest is
you start being biased.
I like to give a shout out to everybody who enjoy everything. You know what I'm saying? When I was watching the show,
I was watching it from the standpoint of
to the people up in PlayStation Nation All Stars, whenever I see something
to the
that's
people
good on the
that's
platform, on their grind,
doing
their
their
thing, and just go
who's listening
get
to
it.
the podcast, just like to shout
You know what I'm saying?
out.
You know what I'm saying?
So stop hating. Just enjoy the game. Just enjoy the game.
I'm not gonna lie, Sony won, people. Sony won! So yes, we'll see you next time, people. Peace.
And May, would you like to go and shout out? Okay, that's excellent. So basically, we hope you people enjoyed E3, and we definitely hope you know that no matter who won, it was really us that won, because we want these companies to try the hardest and stuff to give us the best content, and when they're working the hardest and giving us the best, we're all winning. You know what I'm saying? We are all winning. So what I suggest is you start being biased and you pick up all these consoles so you can enjoy everything, you know what I'm saying? When I was watching E3, I was watching it from the standpoint of someone who owns all consoles, so whenever I see something that's good on a platform, like, it doesn't matter to me, I can just go and get it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So stop hating, just enjoy the games. Just enjoy the games. But I'm not gonna lie, Sony won, people. Sony won! So yes, we'll see you next time, people. Peace.